Om Swastiastu. Hello everyone, welcome back with me, Chyntia Wulandari. In this video, I will continue to read this book. I fear, however, that having the gadget beneath our skin will not make us any less or of a slave to technology the way we already are with the gadget in our hand. Perhaps we can improve our physical and mental capacity, which the technology regularly upgrades and improves, much in the same way that we upgrade our computers every couple of years. But does this make us any more in control of this intelligent machine? Somehow, I doubt it. If anything, it is the opposite. The AI within will not make us a superhuman. It will make us subhuman, as we lose more and more of our capacity to think for ourselves and our ability to make our own choices. In other words, we gradually lose the capacity for self-governance, especially as the intelligent machines continues to learn, grow in capacity and capability that far exceeds us when it comes to calculating risks, analyzing which action will produce the better result and which belief or opinion will be a suitable view for a desired situation. No doubt, over time it is clear who is the master and who is the slave. The machine within will no longer serve our needs, pander to our likes or dislikes, improve our ability and capacity as human beings. We will merely be the platform, the source of energy and the organic matter from which the machine continues to develop and grow exponentially, to become one giant computer. Except in this case, we, the human, become the hardware with the AI as the software. And there is no limit to this machine learning and no barrier to its knowledge. Its possibility for growth is endless, as is its capacity to calculate, analyze, and create. Moreover, unlike us humans who are attached to our physical body and obsessed with our differences and individualities, there is nothing more that this machine intelligence like other than to connect with each other. Indeed, the sole purpose of all things digital is connectivity. This is what we love most about it. In one gadget, we can do a seemingly endless amount of things, from communicating, creating, carrying out our transaction, watch film, listen to music, check our health condition, reading and writing a book, make a virtual tour around the world and even the universe, and practically anything that constitutes a human activity other than make a cup of tea. Even that is arguable. After all, you can order a cup of tea to be delivered directly to your desk with just a swipe on the screen of your smartphone. But when the machine within us decides to connect with one another through other human beings having similar gadgets planted in their bodies, then not only do we become part of that technological grid of connectivity, but we are the grid itself. Even as we think it's all fun and games, getting lost in the wonders of the digital world, we are nothing but a tool, a source of energy to maintain the growth and survival of this machine. So the next time you get lost in your gadget, remember that it is designed so that you are addicted to it and that you will never turn it off. Because this AI relies on you, an organic being, to keep it alive and growing, through greater and greater reliance, until it reaches a point where you can never turn it off and you forget what it's like to be human. And and then you cease to be. You are just an energy feeding the great machine intelligence. Now, that is an unsettling thought indeed. Will humans still be relevant? My musing on our increasing dependency on AI and gadgets in practically every sphere of our life, whether at home or at work, and when dealing with other people and with everyday tasks, brings me yet to another thought, and an unsettling one too, which is what will be the role for us human beings when AI can take over most of the jobs that have so far kept us busy, preoccupied, and more or less useful. An even more sinister thought comes to mind. Will we, in a world orchestrated, organized, and operated by algorithm, be at all relevant? After all, until now, we as a species have successfully dominated this planet and shaped its destiny and everything on it in according to our interests, desires, and imagination, however selfish this sometimes might be. We have made ourselves the center of the story in Earth and this universe's history, and we believe ourselves so far to be this pinnacle and the greatest achievement of the evolution of life on Earth. And as we haven't yet found any sign of a greater civilization than ours elsewhere in the cosmos, we like to assume that ours is the best there is around, at least in this galaxy. And we have been successful in dominating this planet and all the other species on it because of our unique ability to make and use tools and the capacity of our brains to imagine all sorts of situations where, instead of succumbing to our running away from threats and dangers, we come up with solutions to our problems in the form of creative invention. In the tools and objects that we create to make our life easier, better, more convenient, and more comfortable. Even though we are physically weak and not as well adapted to the environment as our fellow creators, nevertheless, our wit and inventiveness allows us to live longer lives, proliferate in number, and shape nature and the environment to our wishes. Technology itself is our greatest achievement, for it allows us to do anything that we dream of doing and takes us to places we would otherwise never be able to go by just using our physical body. Technology makes the world a smaller place and will soon make space just as easily accessible. In other words, we are getting to the point where we think humans are reaching the peak of our evolution. With the help of technology, we can no doubt become superhuman. Or will we? Perhaps for some, the tiny few who know the secret of creating and controlling technology. For most of us, however, more users and consumers of technology, a different fate probably awaits us. Already, for the most repetitive tasks, robot and automation have taken over, leaving many humans with idle hands. As the technology becomes more and more sophisticated, soon the machine can be taught to do anything, including how to learn by itself and think for itself. At the end of the day, however seemingly random, unpredictable, creative, and inventive our human minds, there is some form of pattern in our behavior, our thoughts, and our actions that a machine no doubt can study, calculate, and then imitate and reproduce. With an even bigger, faster, and more powerful processor, it is only a matter of time that this machine intelligence can do things better and make better decisions than the ordinary and rather lazy human. We have seen that our gadgets are already a lot better when it comes to choosing which routes have less traffic, which restaurants are the most popular, which people in the dating pool are the most suited to us romantically. Our gadgets can tell us the intensity of our exercise, the quality of our sleep, and the overall state of our health. As we have seen, it can give us recommendations about every aspect of our human life and is willing to be the repository of our memory, such as the phone numbers that we no longer have the capacity to remember.